All right, so it's that time of the day and we look at a number of the day or the chart of the day, and this is an illustration of the incredible growth story of Capitec Bank. Now Capitec, of course, the big news is that it's displaced Nedbank as the fourth biggest bank in South Africa. It began as a little blip on the market when the so-called Big Four were dominant. That was ABSA, FNB, Nedbank and Standard Bank. Then a share in Capitec in 2002 is when we started. It would have cost you about R2.60. We join the chart in about 2012, 10 years later, very flat. Today a share will cost you 912 Rand or so. So from 2 Rand to 912 Rand. Along with African Bank, of course, Capitec took a risk and it entered the market focusing on the lower end. It was lending to people who didn't have houses or very valuable assets to back up their loans and were earning less. Now, banks in the so-called unsecured lending space have to grab many more customers to make up for the clout of high-earning clients. And Capitec has shown itself to be a master of growth, adding 1.3 million clients in the last financial year. Now, African Bank, of course, imploded because it had lent to too many people who simply couldn't pay back. There were concerns at that stage about Capitec, but Capitec had already distinguished itself by offering more products and expanding its customer base. With very few physical outlets or branches, it can keep its costs low and offer lower charges. Now, for years, you can see the share price was flat, and here is where the market woke up in about 2014 and the share price started roaring. It's one of South Africa's best performing shares. So now Capitec is a player among the traditional Big Four, or we can say the Big Five. At today's share price, 912 Rand, Capitec has a market capitalization overall of about 105 billion Rand. Nedbank has many more assets. It has operations across Africa, but it has a market cap of around 104 billion. So based on these earnings that we've seen from Capitec, the shares are actually expensive at over 900 Rand. Some say overpriced, but this performance, another uptick today, shows that investors are optimistic for now. All right.